Yo, what's going on, everyone? We're back at it with another PrizePicks video, and man, today's plays were money. Of course, we didn't hit 100%, right? But we are up anywhere between 19 to 28 units for the day, which is insane, man. First official Saturday college football day, and we are up between 19 and 28 units. And now I say 19 and 28 because I need to do the math again and look at the ones we won. But for sure, minimum 19 all the way up to 28 units won today, and we just crushed it with these formans. We ended up getting this one right here. Miami's Ward and Restrepo ended up cashing for us. We took their over or their more. And then we ended up combining Clemson's quarterback and receiver to go under their projected passing and receiving yards, and that ended up cashing. We put 150 to win 1275. And initially, I wanted to put more on these, but PrizePicks only allows me has limited me to $150. So I just put the max I could, right? So, and they also went ahead and cashed this one out. Shadir Sanders, Travis Hunter, Cam Ward, and Restrepo all to go over their passing and receiving projections, and that ended up cashing for $1,350. If you're trying to figure out why is it different, this one for some reason was a 9x, and this one for some reason was an 8.5. I don't get why they made it different, but they did, right? But it doesn't matter. We ended up cashing it. Combine that. Look at that. My account is 2,950 at the moment, right? I said in the video this morning, I said that by the time I make this video, I'm going to go ahead and have a couple thousand in my PrizePicks account from all these wins, right? And then we also we ended up catching this little play with Jalen Monroe and Shadir Sanders. Obviously, just one pass yard from Jalen Monroe. Got a little $75 action on that one. So I'll take that win. A little easy money there. And this one, man, Dominic freaking love it. This was insane. So if y'all watched this game, you saw that in the first half, Dominic Lovett should have caught a cool. He ended up running a quick slant that Beck just threw the ball right behind him. Right, it was a perfect route run by Dominic Lovett, and Carson Beck just threw the ball behind him, and man, there was literally open field right in front of Lovett, and he would have dashed off for like a 30, maybe 40-yard touchdown, and this would have cashed for us, and we would have had another winning play. It would have been another 1350 play. So we're just that close. And then, of course, we also, of course, took this loss right here. I mean, Florida just did not look that good. But, man, you win some, you lose some. But at the end of the day, we win more than we lose. That's for sure, right? So Dominic Lovett could have definitely done us some good if he would have caught that. Honestly, it wasn't even his fault, though. It was Carson Beck's fault. Lovett ran a perfect route, and Beck just threw it behind him. But I love the chemistry that they have going on. I'm still rooting for them for the entire season. But yeah, it just wasn't a good day for that connection, right? Some random receiver ended up doing better. And then look at this one, another one. Again, if Dominic Lovett would have went ahead and caught that some way, somehow, and dashed off for that 30, 40-yard touchdown, I would have been up another 1350. That just goes to show you, man, how big of a night we were just having throughout the entire night. So it was just insane. I'm excited. And it's not even over, right? It's not even over. If we go over here, right, if we go over to my open lineups, you can see here that we are easily getting ready to catch this other play. Noah Fifita already hit this over projection. PrizePicks just hasn't updated yet. He actually currently has about 300 something yards. Let me see. He has, let me see. He has like 300. Oh man, I guess he has 278. I guess that is correct. Oh, that's weird. I swear I thought I saw that he had like 300 something. Well, I guess he has 278, but it doesn't matter. I mean, there's still a lot of game to be played. I swear, I think he got this. They just haven't updated it because Arizona just got some points up. So doesn't matter. We're cashing it. So that's going to be another play that we're going to cash, another 1350. So if we do the math there, 1350 plus this 2950, right? And if that puts me at 43 $4,300. And if my unit size is 150, divide that by 150. I was right. Now, after this win, we are going to be up 28.6 units. 28.6 units. That is insane for a beautiful Saturday, man. Oh my goodness. Beautiful plays. It just worked out perfectly for us. So if you are on the VIP, you went ahead and cashed this with us. Congratulations. I hope you tailed it. And if you're not on the VIP, what the heck are you doing? Just waiting on the sidelines. Get on the VIP, man. It obviously is going to cost you some money, but that's because it's worth the investment. Just do it. Think of it that way, man. You are investing money to go ahead and win a ton of money with us in the VIP. So how can you get on my? So I'm gonna give y'all a 4-man 10x play at the end of the video, right? It's gonna be for tomorrow's LSU versus USC game, right? But how can you get on my VIP so you can go ahead and tail these picks for the entire season with us and not just be sitting in the sidelines, right? So there's a couple things you can do, right? A couple things you can do. So you could go ahead and go to mywinnable.com/DSP. The link is in the description down below. I got a week pass, I got a day pass, but I also have a monthly and a year pass, right? The monthly pass is $149 per month, and the year pass is $499, right? $499 for the entire NFL and college football season. That way you don't miss a single play that I send out. Every single week I'm going to be sending out winners just like this one, and we're going to be cashing out 8 and 8.5, I guess, and 9x plays consistently, man. So make sure you go ahead and get on this. Don't miss out. And you know what? Because we cashed so much today or this week, I'm going to go ahead and hook everyone up. Oh man, my thing just froze. So I'm gonna move my weird face on over here because we cashed so much. I'm actually gonna go ahead and hook everyone up with 50% off my $4.99 pass. I haven't even made the code yet. I just thought about it right here on the spot, right? So go ahead, get on it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and make the code McMillan, right? McMillan. Why is it McMillan? Because he's the last one that's cashing us out. The code's not ready yet, but I'm going to make the code for 50% off McMillan because he's the one that's going to go ahead. Look, I mean, McMillan ended up, he's at like 200 and something yards, which is insane, man. 200 and something yards for McMillan. He got that in the first half, and I guess I can make it Fifita, but I'm actually going to go ahead and make it McMillan. So go ahead, get on that, get on my VIP, put code McMillan. By the time this video is on YouTube, you'll be able to go ahead and use this code McMillan to give yourself 50% off my entire NFL and college football season. So make sure you go ahead and lock that in. All right, everyone, let's go ahead. Let's give y'all the play for tomorrow. We're going to go over and look at tomorrow's college football slate. Like I said, it's LSU versus USC. We're actually going to take the new junior quarterback Garrett Nussmeier out of LSU and combine that with Kyron Lacy, the new stud wide receiver 1 in LSU, right? So there's a lot of new faces in both LSU and USC. No more Jaden Daniels in LSU. Now we have Garrett Nussmeier, which is crazy because they're actually very two different types of quarterbacks. Garrett is a stand in the pocket type of guy where he's not going to get a lot of yards on the ground, but he's going to stand in the pocket and throw piss missiles to his receivers, right? He's just going to throw darts to his receivers. And the cool thing about having a quarterback like this at the moment for them is they have an amazing offensive line. And in that offensive line, they probably have 2 first-round picks that are coming out of in next year's draft, right? So in a really good offensive line that's going to protect Garrett all game long, and then he's going to go ahead and hit Kyron Lacy to go ahead and get over the 72.5 receiving yards. The cool thing about Kyron Lacy, one, he's not the best number 2 receiver in LSU. That is reserved for Justin freaking Jefferson, right? But the other thing about Kyron Lacy is that even with Brian Thomas Jr. and Malik Neighbors last year, Kyron Lacy was averaging 18 yards per reception. 18 yards per reception. That just tells us that we need him to get only 4 yards per reception, and he's gonna go ahead and cash this for us, right? Just needs to get about 4 yards, and not 4 yards per reception. He just needs to get 4 receptions, and if he's averaging about 18 receiving yards with last year with studs like Brian Thomas Jr. and Malik Neighbors, who knows what the heck he's gonna do as the main wide receiver one, right? He is gonna be the offense is essentially gonna run through Kyron Lacy now at LSU. So make sure you go ahead and lock that in, man. I'm combining Kyron Lacy with Garrett Nussmeier, and actually we're gonna go ahead and make it an NFL and college football slate. So we're taking both the quarterback and wide receiver from LSU, and we're just going to go ahead and stick to the theme, the purple theme, man. We got NFL this Thursday, and we're going to combine that with Lamar Jackson to go over 222.5 passing yards, as well as the one, the only, the young guy, Zay Flowers, right? So we're taking Zay Flowers along with Lamar Jackson to go over the passing and receiving yards projections there, man. Again, of course, it's not going to be a play that's going to cash for us tomorrow, right? This is going to be a play that's going to cash for us later on throughout the week on Thursday, but it's going to be a fun one because we get to go ahead and root for LSU to go ahead and, sling the ball against USC, and then we could go ahead and roll on over to NFL and wait for this to cash, right? And I believe this is only a 9x, right? It's okay. I'll take that 9x payout. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put just $50 to win $450. The reason why I'm doing that is because I already got some skin in the game with Garrett Nussmeier and Kyron Lacy in the VIP. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put $50 to win $450, submitting that lineup right there, right? So the reason why I like Lamar Jackson and Zay Flowers is because Lamar Jackson, he plays his heart out, especially when he plays against the Kansas City Chiefs, because that's always his comparison, right? How well is he compared to Mahomes? How well does he do against Mahomes, right? So he's going to come out and try to freaking just put the hammer down on the Chiefs and get the first W and give the Chiefs the first loss of the season. So make sure you go ahead and lock that in. If we go to my lineups, you can see I already locked it in. Garrett Nussmeier, Kyron Lacy, Lamar Jackson, and Zay Flowers, all to go over their passing and receiving projections. And if you want all my free plays are on winnable.com/DSP, right? But make sure you go ahead. Oh, look at that. Boom. It cash, it's green, easy money. See, 318 passing yards. But go ahead, get on that, man. Look, we're winning consistently with plays like this. So, all right, well, I don't got nothing else to say. The plays speak for themselves. All right, everyone, take care. Have a great day, and I'll see y'all when we're a little bit richer.